Welcome to the 2019 GCE A Level H2 Chemistry MCQ Solution brought to you by TSA, the Science Academy. In question number 1, we are taking a look at these three different isotopes W, X and Y. The interpretation of the term isotope would have suggested to you that all of them actually contains the same number of protons. Now, these three isotopes are actually likened towards strontium, saying that strontium, this particular isotope, has a nuclear number of 84 and they have the same number of neutrons as found in the nucleus of isotope W, X as well as Y. So some interpretation of nucleon here is actually the sum of protons and neutrons. And with that, let's just write down some information for the case of strontium. Strontium, we are now looking at the nucleon number of 84, and based off your data booklet, we know that strontium has a total of 38 protons. So writing an N, P and E, neutrons, protons, electrons respectively. Neutrons will actually be 84 minus 38 to give us a number of 46. Protons, on the other hand, we're looking based off your data booklet to be at 38, and since this is an atomic strontium, there's also going to be 38 electrons as well. So comparing this to W, X as well as Y, we now know that the neutrons count for each of them is going to come in at 46 each. But the next information here is with regards to the case of strontium 2+, actually containing the same number of electrons as W, X minus as well as Y2 minus. So let's just write out our cation strontium 2+, and we're now concerned about the number of electrons. The number of electrons for strontium 2+ must have been 36, and this is because 38 electrons we need to lose 2 to hit a value of 36 for the case of your strontium 2+. Now this is going to be the same as W, so electrons is going to be at 36, and since this is actually your atomic W, the protons is the same as the electrons as 36 as well. So if we're going to take a look at the nucleon number for W, it will be the sum of 46 plus 36 to give us a value of 82. Next one, we're going to compare this to X minus, to the case of X minus. So X minus here has the same number of electrons as your strontium 2+ as 36. So if we're going to go back towards your original electron count for your X itself, this will actually be at 35 because it must have gained 1 electron, so it becomes an X minus N ion. And since this is an atomic X of 35 electrons, the protons will also be at 35. So taking a look at the number for its nucleon itself, it will be the sum of 46 plus 35 to give us a value of 81. Lastly, this was also likened towards Y2 minus N ion. Y2 minus N ion, it has the electron number of 36 as well. So going back to atomic Y itself, we should be looking at 34 because it must have gained 2, it becomes Y2 minus. So proton itself is going to be at 34. So summing up the neutrons together with the protons count, we're going to be hitting the value of 80 over here. And as such, if we're going to go back towards choices here, we're looking at 82 for W, we're looking at 81 for X, and we're looking at a total of 80 for Y for the nuclear number, selecting that B will be the correct answer for this question.